gave you 600 gig, and I'm opening it up, opening the new drive up to make sure that it records this file. I'm going to Seagate, and I'm going inside encode, open it, and I would like to see inside, open, and see inside the new file. Here is the new file. So now I can monitor it in real time and make sure, yes, everything is working fine. Here it has already 516 KB. Now I'm minimizing it, and I'm going to continue. Okay, so we want to quickly wrap it up. Do you understand the formula? Chi. So let's go. When you increase the fixed cost, what will happen? When this number goes up, what happens to the whole thing? First of all, what is the break-even point initially? 10 shares. So it will go up from 10, it will be higher than 10. Will go up. What is the number of units? The formula for the number, this is in units. What is it in dollars? 10 units. What is it in dollars? What's the formula for that? Unit break-even point times unit selling price. So if unit break-even point goes up, higher than 10, what will be the unit, when you multiply it times the unit selling price? Will go up to, it will be 10 times what? 101, which will be 1,000 and what? And 10. Will be higher than that. Question number 3. Unit variable cost goes up. What will happen? If unit, what is the formula for the unit contribution margin? It is equal to unit selling price minus unit variable cost. So when unit variable cost goes up, what happens to unit contribution margin? That's right. The whole thing goes up, so it will be similar to this. And we will multiply times the unit selling price. What will happen here? Up to. Question number 5. I forgot to zoom it on the right thing. Excuse me for just a second. And it's kind of confusing because you're not sure which one is the left side, which one is the right. The right and left in a mirror image are the opposites. You know what I mean? Your right side becomes your left side, and your left side becomes your right side, and it's very confusing. Anyways, so this is up and up. Now unit selling price goes up. When unit selling price goes up, what happens to the unit contribution margin? Unit contribution margin goes up. Unit contribution margin goes up. What happens to break-even point in units? Goes down. That's right. And in dollars, up or down? No. It goes down. And let's put in the formula, okay? It is $10 divided by, this is divided by unit contribution, contribution margin ratio. What is the contribution margin ratio? Remember, unit selling price went up. So instead of selling it now for 101, he sells it for 102. So 102 minus the cost. What was the cost, Molly? $100, no? The cost was $100. The selling price, this is unit selling price, unit variable cost, divided by unit selling price, which is 102. So the contribution margin ratio goes up or down. The denominator goes up, the numerator remains the same, and the break-even point goes down. You understand that? Now why, Mali? He's making more money per share. So how many shares does he need to cover the fixed cost of $10? More shares or less shares? And therefore it should go up or down, Mali? Bingo, right on the head. Okay? And now finally the two last questions. Target profit, if you want to make $10 target profit, how many shares do you have to sell? More or less? And how many more? That's right, because he makes $1 per share. So $10 to break even and $10 more to make the $10. So it's a total of 20 shares. And how much money is it? 20 shares times the unit selling price. 20 shares times the unit selling price of $101 is equal to what? 100 times 20 is 2,000. That's right, $2,020. Now, what is the answer to number 9? If you want to make $20, 30 shares. That's right, 30 shares. And how much money would it be? 30 shares times the unit selling price of $101 is equal to what? 3,000. 30 times 10 plus 30, right? Okay, so that concludes the quiz. Write your notes on the quiz of your neighbor. Return back the quizzes and bring me back the quizzes and the roll sheet. Thank you for coming, and I will see you next time when we are going to move on to the next topic. And sign up the roll, make a roll sheet on the back side, and both of you sign your names, please. So this is it for today. Thank you for coming. And stay with me after class if you have any additional questions. Next time, chapter 7 and the relevant course.